Hi everyone. I told you I would be putting some replays to reinforce the things I told you in the previous video regarding dive kicks and so on. This is an account I created for playing Rio, but okay, I use it from time to time to play casuals. We don't care about that. So let's see these two replays. There will be messy things. They are not interesting, but I'll comment interesting things regarding dives and a bit of moves that you can do. This is not how to play Barrow because I'm just another player, and I don't like telling things I don't know. I just play. There are little things I more or less know, but I miss many things. I'll just share with you what I already know, or I think I know. The beginning is messy. Not reaching him, not confirming the jump. This thing is important. I'm not punishing him. These dash punches were not properly spaced, like here. Okay, are -4 on block. I should be punishing them, but I just take my turn. The thing is, I'm not used to punish them with Cammy. She needs to use her standing light punch, and the distance is very tricky, and I cannot buffer specials after that. So if I whiff that, I cannot take the damage I want. Instead, I'm putting myself into a lot of risk. Okay. With other characters like Sakura, we can punish these moves much better. -4 on block moves, like dash punches. The recovery after her light kick, which is also a 4 frame normal, is much slower, so we can buffer that into DP with Sakura, and nothing wrong happens if we don't reach the opponent with the light kick. Nothing comes out after the light kick. If we hit the opponent, then we punish the opponent. But with Cammy, the recovery is much faster, and very likely we are going to get with light punch, I mean, the spiral arrow or cannon spike after that, and it is very risky. So theoretically, we should check the distance and punish the opponent, but I'm not doing that. If you can do that, do that. I talked a lot about that, but I think it is interesting for you too. Not me. I'm not doing that. But bear that in mind. You should be punishing these dash punches. Let's keep watching this stuff. I'm trying to catch him moving forward. I'm buffering with a crouching medium punch. Sorry, what are they? Crouching medium kick, but he's not moving forward. I try a dive there. I was wrong spaced. I try some stupidity with the skill. Okay. Again, I should have punished him, but at least I took my turn. You punish him if you Barrow. I mean, this thing is actually interesting for you. This is why I'm putting the replay. We can cancel her punch, medium punch, or coaching medium kick with X hooligan into dive. This way we can catch them mashing in ground, we can catch them jumping a lot, and if they block us high, it is, I'd say, most of the time safe. -2 or so on, at least for this size of characters. If we hit low, we keep our pressure too. So it is a good move. Obviously we can get anti-earth, but it is a very good move for keeping our stuff, keeping our pressure. Since I was blocked, look at the minus frames, only -2. I was blocked high. I went for a delay throw to cover myself, but if you are not very certain about the timing of that, I could have messed it also. Don't press anything, just block and let them take their turn. but it is safe. They cannot punish. At least, at most, they can grab us. I grabbed him because I did a delay throw and he didn't pass anything. And I went for a hooligan into dive. If they jump, neutral jump there, which they often do also, at least in these ranks I'm playing, you can catch them with a neutral jump after grabbing them. If not, check the height. It is also safe. The only thing here is if they anti-air you. If they don't, it is safe on block. If it is high, where you land. If it is low, you keep your pressure again. The same rules apply. Again, I should have punished him with a punch. It was wrong spaced, but I didn't. So far, the interesting things are checking the heights of your dives. You can use hooligans in between or not. The X hooligan into dive is very useful too. I didn't comment that in the previous video, but it is interesting. I tried a cross up there, but it was wrong. I didn't comment anything about but most of you know that, about the B trigger dive. This is much better than X dive or X hooligan into dive and so on, because no matter if you hit them, you can deal a decent amount of damage. If they block you, you have many options. You force your way in, okay? You can do throws, stick throws, frame traps, maybe delay your pressure to open them, mashing delay normals, who knows? You can do many things. Stupid mix-ups, I do them a lot. This combo wasn't the best, but there you can press standing middle punch, standing hard punch and spiral. But I go for the fastest thing because I messed it a lot with the timings and the distances. Stupid mix up, and this time we caught him there with the hooligan stuff. He was trying to reply us in ground and we caught him. So another mix up stuff. This V-skill mix up is tricky, it is fake, but you can try it. Or anything else you prefer. Why I'm doing it, this is also interesting and more related to the character. It is only a single thing, but very important. Against Balrog and Bison and other characters with long range moves, you want to do neutral jumps. In this case, if they crouch block like this, or perhaps they start to walk back a bit after blocking at this distance, it is likely, not always, but it is likely that you will receive a dash punch. So a way to intercept that is doing neutral jumps. Neutral jumps can work against other moves too, but it is interesting doing them. Sorry. We are trying to catch him. He's not committing for dash punches, which is wise if he realizes we are trying to catch him. This is a mind game also. We are simple players, but it is a mind game too. And it is important paying attention to this and use that. I'm talking to those who are not paying attention to this, obviously. Since he's not committing, because I'm sending him the message with the neutral jumps, then I went for the dashing. Okay? Maybe he's waiting for my jumping there. But I said no, I won't jump in, I will dashing. It is risky too. Jumping is risky, dashing in is risky, but mixing things can help you to open the opponent. I just grabbed him and I didn't keep the pressure. I kept in the defensive mode there. This is also something I told you in the previous video. I'm trying to see what he does. Maybe he got distracted here. Someone was talking to him because he just was walking. But we could have stopped a dash punch in these situations by doing the neutral jump. See me there? So this is important. We will also do that with a dash punch later. But we don't need to be playing offensively all the time. And we can get the advantage out of a defensive game, like this one with neutral jumps, or perhaps cover attacks, or counter pokes. You also have counter pokes. You can use them against characters that abuse their pokes. In this case, you want to do neutral jumps. See me? We close the gap out of a defensive approach. Then punished him, did the spiral arrow, dash in, and paper, rock, scissors again. Shimmy, in this case, it worked. Okay, again, dash in. We try to merge the timing for his grab with these two light kicks. We are very close, we can walk in a bit and grab him. It worked again. After grabbing, it is also valid doing this forward hard kick. He cannot press anything. He has to respect our turn. He blocked us after the forward hard kick. I'm talking a lot. I'm analyzing very precisely these things, which I can do, these kind of things, others not. But I want you to pay attention. These are important for you to know, to understand what you are doing. I won't say I'm understanding 100%, but in this case I do know what I should be doing. He blocked us, so it is his turn. I allow him to take his turn. He did the jump, the jab, and I said, okay, you took your turn, you keep blocking, I'll keep my pressure. Crouching hard punch, we reach there, and dive. I won't say it works always. They can go for neutral jump and stuff our attack. They can also do this kind of defensive moves, as I told you in the other video. But with this thing, it is probable that you catch them replying in ground, or perhaps they think you are going to do a cross up and walking forward, what he did. So we were lucky. I didn't confirm the hit. And doing foolish stuff after that. He interrupted me. So I said, okay, I cannot prevent you from moving forward. I will keep doing neutral jumps to catch you in ground. Okay? So I go for defensive actions too. This is stupid, this hooligan. I try to take him by surprise, but it is stupid. You can try that from time to time, but don't base your game on that. This be reversal. I tend to abuse that. Be careful, because if they block you, they can punish you. But since I hit him, I went again for this hooligan stuff. I took my turn because I hit him. He blocked me, I shouldn't be pressing anything, and in fact he should punish me directly. I hit him, I keep doing my stuff, and I catch him again with the hooligan. And I keep messing. If you don't like these kind of mix-ups, do other things you already know. You have room for doing your game, but the important thing is these moves in her toolset. Okay, this is the important thing here, not my game. The kind of moves she has, and paying attention to the circumstances, the height they land, or the uses they can have, where you can use them. Okay. To intercept them in ground also. And here I'll try to, just in the beginning I'm buffering there, just in case he tries to match normals, but he's just blocking, walking and blocking. Buffering. Hard punching to again neutral jumps. And now we get what we intended before. With a neutral jump, we caught his dash punch. He's blocking, charging all the time, moving a little bit, going back, charging also by moving back, and trying to reach us with the dash punch. But we caught him there. And now, out of this time worked actually, because before it wasn't a dash punch in the other match. After a defensive action, intended to stop his dash punch. We confirm that, and we start our cross pressure. Parallel arrow, this is your preferred situation. Parallel arrow, dash in, and we vary our options. There, I went for something risky, but you can try. Light kick gives you room for many things after. You can do light kick crouching light punch, which is a frame trap. You can do light kick grab, light kick work back and try to, with punish his whiffed grab, which is a shimmy. Or you can introduce light kick dives in between. If they block you high, you are risking a lot yourself. If not, you can mess them a lot. Try that if you wish. That happened here. Look at that again. Cross pressure and messing the opponent with stupid or more solid stuff. I tried to jump, after this crouching hard punch, I tried to do a dive, but he intercepted me. I was too close there. He didn't reach. This time I blocked after crouching hard punch. He went for dash punch. I should have punished again. I didn't do, but I took my time. Again, I messed there everything. I should have pressed light punch, B trigger, and cannon spike. This doesn't work with light kick, but he didn't punish me properly. Stupid mix up. Tried a shimmy. I did some offense there, but this is important for you also. For those who always want to do attacks, I mean. I went for crouch block there. I did some attacks I could do there. It all ended with the shimmy. It doesn't work. It didn't work, sorry. Then I get certain distance and cross block. He's just crouching blocking there, not committing to anything, so I attack again. This player anti-air me, but occasionally only. Tried to catch him again, although it was very delayed with the X hooligan into dive. But this is important for you to pay attention when you use that also. We are safe there. Only -2. We are safe. We can, at most, we can get a grab only, but they cannot punish us for the dive there. But you need to check. We landed it very high, then you shouldn't press anything. Try to work back if you can. You can get down as I was, but you shouldn't be mashing anything after that. And you should be checking the distance. This is the important thing. Okay? I insist. Forgive me for talking too much and so on, but I want to insist on these details. Now, because this player is not doing neutral jumps to stop me and so on, so I tried a dive kick there. An X dive kick. Sorry. It landed well in his feet, so we keep our pressure there. We can press crouching medium punch, we got counter, then we can press a standing hard punch, which I did, and a spiral arrow. So if we land it correctly, like this time, because I was lucky, I won't tell I landed correctly always. At least we can check the height we landed, the dive kick, the X dive kick, and keep our pressure. And check the counter label with this sequence. We can also go for crouching medium punch, crouching medium kick, and confirm the counter label to press spiral. More or less it is easy to do with this sequence. He tried to interrupt us, but he wasn't allowed there because of our height with the dive kick. Then we closed the gap with the dive kick. We did our pressure. We knocked him down with the spiral arrow, as you saw. We can dash in and keep our pressure. Tick throw in this case. I shouldn't be dashing forward there. I should have pressed there forward hard kick or crouching hard kick, crouching hard punch. Sorry. Why I'm doing neutral jump there? Just in case he tries to do that punch again, like a light one. But he didn't. I'm introducing some gaps. I'm not mashing all the time, okay? And I'm doing defensive things also. This is a defensive thing. I try to reach with a poke, but then I crouch block and wait. Look at that. Just in case he wants to jump forward or something like that. I use certain gaps, not mashing continuously. You see what I mean? I'm not saying I know how to play and that I don't mess things. I'm not saying that, please. Don't take this. But I'm saying I'm trying to give him some moments to do something. Because if you mash and attack, maybe you can win sooner, but you can risk yourself a lot. You need to give opponents some gaps to see what they do, to try to intercept them. In this case, you also want to give them gaps for them to jump, because they want to jump out of the corner. Not all of them, but they will try to do that. If you try to mash and mash in front of him, they can jump at you, they can press anything else and catch you, so you need to crouch block there, do neutral jumps, see if they commit to something. Be prepared for something. Okay? Certain gaps. Again, I tried this crouching hard punch once, twice, then the first time I didn't go for the dive kick. You need to do that. Not always, for example, poke and dive kick or hard punch and dive kick. No. You need to vary it. I tried it and now, if he went for neutral jump, he would have demolished me. So I insist. I'm not saying this is the way to play, but at least giving some gaps, varying some things, watching a bit. This is the only thing. In this case, I didn't land it properly. I checked that. I had the impression I didn't land it properly. So I just blocked there. And I first give him mash. Okay? Look at how I block. I'm not keeping the pressure. I could have failed if I thought I landed it low. But I let him mash. Now I try to interrupt him. And now it is a mess. Now it becomes a mess. Okay? Trying to prevent him from escaping. Going for... Again, when I got certain distance, this is similar to what I explained you while they fight us as Cammy players. I get certain distance, then I try... He was attacking me. I try a neutral jump because he can be charging in between and trying to reach me with a dash punch, but he dashed instead. But it is, in these circumstances, is more or less obvious to try neutral jumps against these characters. Another. He didn't commit because he probably knows I'm trying to catch him. Maybe he's waiting for a jumping or a dive. But then I went for the dive kick. In other times I dashed in. We forced our way in. He tried to take us, but he mistimed that. Okay. Fail dive. I thought I landed it right, so I tried to confirm the other two hits. He should have punished me in this case. This dash punch is well spaced. He cannot. We cannot do anything in that case. But this is also interesting. We got certain distance. Here, I couldn't press anything else. Okay, I tried to do certain attacks. I finished my pressure. I let him do things. Okay, so I crouch block and get certain distance to see if he goes for a dash punch. But I didn't intercept him. I could have been buffering with crouching medium kick, but I don't rely on that a lot because it is messy. Sometimes we can get caught. I should have done neutral jump perhaps. He has many ranges, but I tend to do neutral jumps when it is closer. I again gave him a lot of distance to see if I somehow can catch him, but he's not committing to dash punch. So I go for a stupid thing, but I say, okay, you don't attack me, I will go for the attack. Try to grab him, he takes. Again, I crouch block and get certain distance. I let him do. I don't know if you get what I mean here. Again, this is not how to fight against Balrog, no. What is important here is letting them do things. See if they do something and then commit. Maybe when you commit, you are stopped. Okay. But the second time I did the V-skill, which is risky, instead of grabbing, I tried to vary. I said maybe if I start with a frame trap, I can catch him. But no, he was playing defensively all the time. And luckily I caught him walking back there. This player was very defensive, which is good. I think it is the way to go. No, I start doing the full in this round. Trying to catch him. There, I think I was buffering with crouching. Yes, I was buffering. I tried to see if buffers worked, but this player is not abusing dash punches. Okay. I master. Maybe I shouldn't. Oh yes, it was fake in this case. The dash. Again, we can fail. I can fail a lot. But at least those gaps. Check the heights of your dives. When you preferably want to do a dive after a poke or after a crouching punch and so on. That X hooligan into dive. It works. You have shown that. As seen that, sorry. This last part is messy. I'm trying to do a lot of shit. We can force our way in with two dashes or hooligan. I mistimed the hooligan, but somehow I caught him. Okay. You see all that stuff. He didn't stop us. Since I got that dive and it wasn't high, it hit medium, let's say. I kept my pressure. This has more advantage on block. The dives after hooligan, no matter if it is X or normal. On the contrary, they are much slower, so they can stop you in the air. He tried to interrupt me, but he couldn't. Sorry for talking too much. Sorry for doing these size videos, but if you pay attention to these subtle details, those in low ranks, I won't say I'm in high rank, just another player, but those who are still wondering, when can I press, when I cannot press, or what can I do, or what I prefer to do against certain moves. Well, these videos are interesting, I think. Okay, hope it is interesting for those players, and comment anything you want. And those who watch the whole video, I thank them. I try to help, but I thank them for taking their time for watching this. Take care, you all, and see you in the next replay. I think I will put only one more related to this, to show this poke and hard punch. I will search the replay. Bye.